Welcome to History Boost English, where learning English becomes an exciting adventure. Today, we dive into one of history's most talked about figures, a man whose life was filled with dreams, struggles, ambition, and power. Love him or hate him, his story is unforgettable. From a young boy with big ideas to a leader who changed the world forever, this is the tale of Adolf Hitler like you've never heard it before. Are you ready? Grab your headphones, sit back, and let's explore this gripping story that will improve your English and keep you hooked until the very end. The early days, a boy with big dreams. It all began in a small town called Braunau am Inn in Austria. A baby boy was born to Alois and Clara. They named him Adolf. No one could have imagined that this little boy would grow up to shake the world. As a child, Adolf wasn't extraordinary. He loved playing outside, drawing pictures, and dreaming of a bright future. But life wasn't perfect. His father, Alois, was strict and wanted Adolf to follow in his footsteps, to study hard and get a government job. However, Adolf had other plans. "I want to be an artist," he would tell his mother Clara, who loved him deeply and supported his dream. But no matter how much she tried, she couldn't change Alois's mind. Adolf's childhood was full of arguments. His father would shout, "Art isn't a real job," while Adolf stayed quiet, hiding his tears. When Adolf was 13, his father passed away suddenly. Some thought this might free Adolf from pressure, but instead he felt lost. He stopped caring about school, skipped classes, and spent his days sketching and dreaming. Vienna, the city of broken dreams. After finishing school, Adolf packed his bags and moved to Vienna, the capital of Austria. "This is the city of art. I'll become a famous painter here," he thought. Full of excitement, he applied to a big art school, but when the results came, his heart sank. They rejected him. "Your work isn't good enough," they said. Humiliated, Adolf tried again the next year, but once more they turned him down. Without school or a steady job, life became tough. Adolf lived in tiny, dirty rooms and sometimes slept on the streets. To survive, he painted postcards and sold them to tourists for a few coins. Often he wondered, why is life so unfair? During these difficult times, his mother passed away, leaving him alone and angry. He started blaming others for his failures, saying, "It's not my fault." A new beginning, war and ambition. In 1914, everything changed. World War I broke out, and Adolf saw an opportunity to give meaning to his life. He joined the German army and quickly fell in love with being a soldier. Finally, I am part of something bigger, he thought. Adolf showed bravery during the war, carrying messages across dangerous battlefields. He even earned medals for his courage. But when Germany lost the war, Adolf was furious. "Our leaders betrayed us," he shouted. He believed Germany needed someone strong to bring it back to greatness. After the war, Adolf returned to Germany, which was in chaos. People were poor, hungry, and upset about losing the war. Adolf saw this as his chance. He joined a small political group called the German Workers' Party. Adolf was a powerful speaker. When he spoke, people listened. His words were filled with passion, anger, and promises. "Germany will rise again," he declared. Slowly, more and more people began following him. Adolf renamed the group to the National Socialist German Workers' Party, also known as the Nazi Party. He designed their symbol, a red flag with a black swastika, which soon became infamous worldwide. Rise to power, promises, and lies. During this time, Germany was struggling. People had no jobs, food was expensive, and families went hungry. Adolf promised solutions. "I'll give you jobs, a strong army, and a better future," he told the people. Many believed in his vision and cheered for him. But behind his promises lay dangerous plans. Adolf took control of newspapers, radios, and schools. "You can only believe in me," he told the people. Those who disagreed were punished or sent to prison. He created a powerful army called the SS and a youth group called the Hitler Youth, training them to spread Nazi ideas everywhere. The swastika flag flew high, symbolizing Adolf's growing power. His speeches grew louder and more emotional. "Germany is the best! We will rule the world!" he shouted. Crowds cheered and chanted, "Heil Hitler!" But while some saw him as a hero, others feared what he might do next. World War II, destruction and darkness. In 1939, Adolf made a bold move. He ordered his army to invade Poland, starting World War II. His dream was to conquer Europe and make Germany the strongest nation in the world. At first, his army won many battles, but as the war dragged on, things went wrong. Adolf had too many enemies. Meanwhile, Adolf carried out one of the darkest acts in human history, the Holocaust. He targeted Jewish people and others he deemed unfit for his vision of Germany. Millions of innocent lives were lost in concentration camps. By 1944, Germany was losing the war. Bombs fell on cities, families lost their homes, and the people who once cheered for Adolf began to doubt him. "Why did we follow him?" they asked. But Adolf refused to surrender. "We will not give up," he shouted, though deep inside he knew the war was over. The final days, a tragic end. In early 1945, Adolf hid in a bunker beneath Berlin. It was cold and dark, but safe from bombs. Among his closest followers was Eva Braun, his girlfriend of many years. Though Adolf kept their relationship private, Eva stood by him even in his darkest moments. Outside, the sound of gunfire grew louder. The Soviet army was closing in on Berlin. On April 29th, Adolf married Eva in a simple ceremony. "You've always been by my side," he told her. Eva smiled, though she knew it was not a happy moment. The next day, Adolf made his final decision. He gathered his followers and said, "I won't let them capture me alive." Moments later, Adolf and Eva ended their lives. Adolf was 56 years old. When Soviet soldiers found their bodies, the war in Europe was nearly over. Germany surrendered shortly after. Lessons from history. Adolf's dream of making Germany powerful brought destruction and sorrow instead. Millions of lives were lost because of his actions. After his death, the world worked to rebuild. Germany transformed into a peaceful country, and people vowed to remember the horrors of the Holocaust and World War II, so such events would never happen again. Today, Adolf Hitler's name serves as a reminder of the dangers of hatred, unchecked ambition, and misuse of power. His story teaches us that every choice we make shapes our future and impacts others. Compassion, unity, and kindness are essential for creating a better world. So choose love over hate, humility over pride, and togetherness over division. These lessons can help us build a brighter, kinder future for everyone.